announced that I'd be live, but I'm live. Ugh. I can't see. I didn't announce this. I'm just sort of winging it. Just sort of winging it here, going for it. If any of you guys are up or not doing anything, kicking around YouTube, Russ Shaw's live. And I've got some questions to answer on the feed here. I've got my hot sauces. I've got way too much hot sauce. For those of you who don't know, my last live stream, I went through hot sauce, just as an extra bonus entertainment value. I have like a box of hot sauce, seriously, and it's just too much, and I've got to start throwing out the bad ones. So I'm gonna reject some hot sauce tonight and start to whittle my hot sauce collection down. Talking about the Jaguar, gonna answer some questions about the Chevy Sonic, and this time I got hot wings instead of taquitos. So the first question, I had somebody comment on an older video about the Jaguar XJ6 and what kind of mineral oil that it takes, and can you just use brake fluid? Can you use brake fluid? You probably shouldn't use brake fluid, all right? Just saying. This is a Cayenne one. It looks like I've had some more of this, so this one's one I might have enjoyed. Let me try this one. But anyway, so brake, it's not, so the suspension takes this hydraulic fluid. I've got greasy stuff, and I've also got a Ramones record right here, an expensive Ramones record. It's not that expensive, it's worth a lot though. Limited edition. This is the kind of stuff, if you could screenshot that, I don't know if you have a Jaguar and it needs mineral oil. Yes, the suspension in these things takes mineral oil. Don't use brake fluid, that might mess things up. This is mineral oil. And the only place I could find it, because I did some hunting around today, was eBay. eBay's the only one selling that that specially kind of, and the applicator. So this bottle here comes with, this is my old bottle, I found this in the trunk. This is how you put it in. So there's a little hole in the top where the mineral oil goes. It says mineral oil and Castrol. Also, I saw a bottle of this on eBay. Now, here's another tip for you. Hold on, let me try this. Wipe off my mechanics. We eat with dirty hands sometimes. It happens. Yeah, that one ain't bad. I actually like that one. You know, so of my obscure hot sauces, I'm gonna keep the what is this? Tres Mexicanos. That's some good stuff. I'm gonna keep that one. Where was I? Mineral oil. The place I found this was like Napa. Somebody, whoa, I got somebody commenting. I gotta look through my feed over here. Napa Auto Parts, if you can go to any old auto parts store that maybe isn't a big chain, you know, like O'Reilly or AutoZone, I mean, God bless those guys, right? But you know, they move their inventory. If stuff ain't moving, it's out. They kick it out. So, but if you can go to one of these older auto parts stores where they're selling, you know, the stuff's been sitting on the shelf for a while. That's where I found this. You know, if you're just looking online, might not be the best place for you. And maybe I should go to some old auto shops and sell mineral oil on eBay. Mark it up. I don't know. That's crazy. But yeah, that's what I would suggest. If you have an old auto parts store in your city that's been there a while, you know, since like the 80s, they might still have some bottles of that stuff on the shelf. It's not like it goes bad. It's hydraulic mineral oil, all right? I'm getting a little windy here, sitting outside. Ramones, yes! I got a comment about this. This is the Ramones record that was Record Store Day. For those of you who don't know what Record Store Day is, maybe some of the car audience out there my automotive audience. Record Store Day happens, well, it happens twice a year now, but it's limited edition stuff. There's record companies and bands now that will release things that they don't normally release, or you know, and some of it's a money grab, right? Some of it's a marketing gimmick, but some of it's really cool, and there's some things you can get, like this record, which are really real limited edition. It even says on the front there, limited edition, 13,000 copies, and each copy is numbered right there on the back, and I've got 526, which is cool. How does it sound? My friend Sean over in Tacoma was asking, hey, how does that record sound, man? Did you spin it? Yes. It's the front, all right, the side one, I'll be honest, when I first put it on, I'm like, oh, this is a little rough, you know? Like you could kind of hear somebody clapping next to the mic, like who recorded this? You know, it was recorded in 1980 at the Flying, the Triple J, Triple J, the Flying J, that's like a truck stop, I believe. But the Triple J is actually a really cool radio station. It's like a public radio station in Sydney, Australia. Now, when I was standing in line, I met this guy who was from Australia, and it was really cool. And he wasn't a Ramones fan, like he wasn't into the Ramones. And I told him, I go, dude, the album's like, and he's from Sydney. That's where he was from. And I said, this album was recorded in Sydney at, and then I looked it up on the list, you know, and it said Triple J. And he goes, oh, Triple J. He goes, yeah, that's a pretty cool, you know, indie sort of, what we would call here in the States, public radio station. So we have a KEXP here in Seattle as a public radio station. They have a YouTube channel. The Triple J has a YouTube channel too. And it's really cool, you know, kind of indie music, and that's the event, Live at the Wireless, it's called. And they still do these Live at the Wireless. Maybe they'll start doing more now that COVID's over, world is starting to get back to normal. Live at the Wireless. What is Live at the Wireless? Is it a venue? It's a number of places that they kind of set up. I don't know what the wireless means, but in 1980, the Ramones played there, and this album was recorded. Now, side one, a little rough. It starts out a little rough. Blitzkrieg Bop is the first song. But Rock and Roll High School, once you get up to track 6, it starts to get better. Yeah, there's just a lot of weird nervous energy, maybe. It's a punk rock show, all right? This is a live punk rock album recorded in Australia. These guys just got off the plane. Hurry, hurry, hurry before I go insane. Can't control my fingers. I can't control my brain. Oh no! That's kind of where they were at, maybe, right? When they recorded this album. And it starts out kind of rough, but we're at track 6, it gets better. Side 2 is better. Sheena is a punk rocker. Let's Go. The whole crowd, you can hear it gets better. Like the recording of the live show gets better on side 2. I don't know if they tweaked something or somebody went into the studio and cleaned up some stuff, but yeah, man, side 2, you hear the whole crowd going, hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. So yeah, just the Ramones, iconic punk rock band, and this is the one I got up early for. I got up early and got in line to get this album, and I really didn't need to get up that early. I went to Seattle and found it. That's where I found it, not the place I got up early for. They were out of it pretty quickly. I guess they only got like 15 copies or something like that. But I give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. And I'm keeping it. I'm gonna keep it in my collection. There's some other stuff I got that, I'll be honest, maybe I'll go through it later. It's kind of like, I don't know, man. Like what is that? Why did they release that? And so yeah, I might even sell some of the stuff I didn't get for more than I bought it for, because that's kind of what Record Store Day is. The Foo Fighters album, I'm a Foo Fighters fan, and I thought it was weird. Like the Foo Fighters released a disco album covering Bee Gees songs. And so I'm like, that's weird. I gotta hear that, you know. I looked up some of it on YouTube and I heard them do they did You Should Be Dancing. Yeah. And I thought that was pretty cool. So I bought the album. The other side is tracks from Medicine at Midnight, which is not my favorite Foo Fighters album, but I'm a Foo Fighters fan. I'll be honest. Okay, what are we gonna do next? Sons of Monotisma? Is this some kind of, I don't know, Aztec thing? This is another cayenne pepper sauce. Let's see how it tastes. I did crack the label on this, so at some point I've tried it, but we'll try it again. Nah. A lot of vinegar. A lot of vinegar up front. Kind of like, you know, Tabasco or something. I like Tabasco, but let me try it again. It's not too bad. The back end of it ain't too bad. That's all right. I'm not keeping it though, because I have too much hot sauce, but just all right ain't gonna cut it. So I am gonna I don't know. If any of you guys want this, no, my nose is starting to go. Mail it to you. I don't know. I hate to waste it, but it's just I have way too much freaking hot sauce. I just do. All right, so going through my comments section. Let's see. Hold on a second here. The Chevy Sonic. Am I actually sideways? Hold on. What's going on here? All right, and comments. Where were we? All right, and comments. There we go. Sorry. I just silenced the other. I'm silenced now. I'm on a little bit of a lag. So yeah, it's Doc's Gearhead Gaming is the guy that commented about the Jag videos. So I'm gonna go up into some of the comments. I get comments every day now. So daily, more than one. It's getting to that point on the channel, which is kind of cool. But at the same time, it's hard to keep up with, you know? I should just get off of Facebook. Just stop with Facebook, and then you're gonna have time, Russ, for people and answering questions on the. But that's what live streams are for, right? Live streams are for answering questions. So what am I doing now? I'm doing smoky chipotle. I like some chipotle. It's a little smoky. Let's see what this tastes like. Oh God, why did that pop up? Hold on. My wife watches this Dr. Pimple Popper. I don't know if you've ever seen her. Dr. Sandra Lee. And you know how YouTube will just suggest things? And I'm over here reading my, you know, I have my laptop here. I'm over here reading my notifications, and all of a sudden this thing pops up, and there's somebody getting a zit pop. Like, I'm trying to eat, man. I don't need to see that, for God's sake. For God's sake, please put something else on. No. Okay, here we go. Now, other comments, hold on. Sean, yes. So hopefully that answered some of Sean's questions. Are you watching Sean still? I don't know. Sean probably had something else to do. I didn't really announce this. Tom Cook. He's a guy that he's just has a channel going. He posted a bunch of videos. Tom Cook, I'll put a link in the description. He posted a bunch of videos of the largest Model T collection I've ever seen. It was like a car show or something, but Model Ts everywhere. I didn't know that many were still on the planet. I've never seen that many Model Ts in one place before. He lives in Ohio, Philadelphia, Ohio. There's a Philadelphia in Ohio. I'm willing to bet it's probably more peaceful than Philadelphia right? On the East Coast. All right, the smoky chipotle is not bad, but it's not great. It's not that great. It's not very hot. It's not hot at all. Yeah, it's just not great. To be honest, the old Cholula, right, the big mass-produced one, is better. So this came in a gift box hot sauce smoky chipotle. Is out. That will go in the garbage. Next one, this is the one I'm keeping. I like that one. Habanero. And the next question, I had some questions about the Chevy Sonic, my Chevy Sonic videos. Let me try and find them here. Get this hot sauce shaken up. Yeah, it was the one I did at the shop. My coworker Anthony did an engine swap for somebody. It was a customer, but like somebody at the shop knew the customer, like somebody higher up decided to, hey, yeah, go ahead and do this job, and they get a discount there. But it's like it was a used engine, so we don't normally. The shop I worked at didn't normally do used engines. And so it was sort of the customer was like, okay, you're risking it, you know, putting a used engine in. And so, yeah, my coworker Anthony put the engine in, and that was the most troubles that he had. So the comment was, Guitar Invor replied. Does he have a YouTube channel? I'm gonna click on it. He said, my son's 2012 Sonic sounds like expletive. I haven't said a swear word yet in this live stream, which I'm pretty proud of. It's throwing a bunch of cam sensor codes, has low oil pressure, coolant flow issue. It only has 90,000 miles. These Chevy engines are garbage. And then I commented about the turbochargers, and I told him about my friend Dakota. Dakota's a subscriber of the channel. He's a Chevy Sonic driver, and his is up there in miles. I can't remember what mile it's got on it, but mine blew up about 150,000 miles. And so, but he suggested the Ultra Gauge. Oh, all right. Battery's going dead in my phone. Hold on, plugging this in. There we go. That's better. He suggested the Ultra Gauge. So Ultra Gauge, if you've ever had your car scoped, or you take it to a shop and they go over all the statistics, right? They run the car, and they go into the computer of the car, and they do a diag based on all of the things that is going on. Basically, Ultra Gauge takes some of that diagnostic information and puts it on a gauge. Like, you could take a smartphone, or they have one that has a little display that you can buy, but it also has just a Bluetooth feature, so you can run it on your smartphone or even a tablet, and you can cover the tablet with little gauges that, you know, fuel ratio and, you know, air intake, I mean, everything. Anything that the computer in your car is keeping data on, it will put it on a gauge. And that's the problem with these engines, is they overheat. They get too hot, especially the turbocharged ones. There's a lot of heat that's generated by, you know, putting your foot in it. 1.4 liter engine, turbocharged, bombing down the freeway. So, yeah, that's something I would suggest. Anybody that has a Chevy Sonic or a Chevy Cruze, or even, you know, now they're putting in these Buick crossovers. it's just a lot of work for that little engine to do, and without the gauges to track that. Chevy, General Motors, at least with mine was a 2014, they were warranting the water pump for 100,000 miles. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, they'll warranty that water pump for 100. I didn't know that. I replaced a water pump once. They didn't know that either. So I got another water pump after that. Yeah. Tried to keep it cool as much as I could, but yeah, I wish I would have known about ultra gauge then. I think as the thermostat housing went out. Thermostat housing goes out in these. They're plastic and they break apart. We did a couple of them at the shop. On those 1.4 liter engines. But this guy, he has a 1.8. His son did. Hold on. He says, I guess I should have been more specific. My son's isn't a turbo, it's a 1.8. Still, he doesn't drive it hard. It only puts out he's only put 8K miles on it in the last year and a half. And so, yeah, I don't know. These engines are, yeah, they got issues. There's always that thing, you know. Our mechanics will say, you treat your car good, car will treat you good. So, treat your car with, we take care of it. But how are you supposed to know if it's overheating if it doesn't say it's overheating? And then when it does say it's overheating, by the time it says it's overheating, it's too late and you've fried your engine. That's on General Motors. That's kind of a, you know, that's a engineering flaw, in my opinion. So, I don't know what generation they're on in those engines, but I don't know. I wouldn't tell anybody to buy one of these cars, especially used. One of these crossovers or one of these General Motors products with the, now they're putting, JT, on JT's channel, he shared Camaro RS with a 4-cylinder engine in it. A little 4-cylinder engine in it. I don't know if it was turbocharged, probably, I'm guessing, being a Camaro. But, and I hear there's some news out there that Ford is putting 4-cylinder engines in their Mustangs. So they're gonna start releasing Mustangs because they look cool with 4-cylinder engines in them. And that's just a lot of work. Mustangs and Camaros are big. They're pretty big cars. Same with these, you know, they're bigger than the SUVs, I think, those little crossovers. It's just a lot of work for that engine to do, in my opinion. So, yeah, if you're into vinyl, if you're into records, if you're into classic music or rock or even modern music, the vinyl is becoming a thing again. It has been for a while. This burnt at the stake habanero is pretty good, and it's freaking lighting me up, man. It's hot. So I'm gonna go through some of the records that I bought. I'm gonna do, instead of unboxing, uncellophane. I've uncellophaned the Ramones album, gave it a spin. If you like punk rock and you've been to punk rock shows, yeah, some of that energy is captured in there. But I'll be honest, like, there's YouTube videos. Like, you can go on YouTube and search Ramones live, and there's some kind of cool concerts. Just somebody recorded, you know, on YouTube. Does it sound as good as that record? I don't know. But with the record, I have like a piece of automotive. I almost said automotive history. It's musical history, and it's numbered, and I don't know, it's a whole thing. So I'm gonna keep that in my collection of vinyl because I'm a big Ramones fan, and why not? But yeah, can you go on YouTube and watch? Yeah, but you don't have the artwork, you don't have the, you know, the nostalgia of the thing. It's on black vinyl. I thought it was gonna be red too, that Ramones record. For some reason, I thought it would be a different color. Usually with Record Store Day, they do different colors. Oh dear God, that's hot. All right, you guys, I'm out. I'm out. Pop-up surprise live stream. Oh, we did a run. Dailies United is a car group that I belong to, and we did a cruise on Saturday, which is cool, and I'll share some video from that real soon. There's a photographer that was there that took some pictures that are really cool, and I'm going to mix those in the video. Got something I was working on a little bit today, was editing some of that together. I didn't finish it, so I decided to do this live stream instead, and go through my hot sauce collection. So far I've eliminated 2. I've kept 2, I've eliminated 2, and this one, Burn at the Stake, is a keeper. I'm gonna keep that one because I like it. This one was okay, but okay doesn't cut it. I don't have room, I don't have space in my house, in my cupboards, for any more hot sauce. This one I haven't even opened yet, but it has garlic in it. So I don't know, man. I like garlic, but do I like garlic in my hot sauce? I'm gonna end with this, by the way. I think I've covered everything I wanted to cover. In the comments section. And here we go. I'm gonna see if I can see any comments on this. Hold on. Is anybody commenting? Don't mess up your Ramones record, said Christopher Bailey. Thank you. Yeah, I know. And it's kind of windy out here, so I don't want to get mineral oil on it either. Here we go. This is just a weird generic label, right? Garlic hot sauce is all it says, with garlic cloves on it and some fire. 3 fluid ounces. I don't know. So far I'm not impressed. But this one's sort of, I don't know, that one's, anyway. Brandy. Branding's a thing. Bad brandy on this one. Does it have an expiration date? Best by 2000, July. Oh wow. It actually says July. Are we gonna read that? It actually says July 23rd, 28th. I don't know, but it's almost expired. Why is my phone doing that? I plugged this damn thing in, right? There we go. Anyway. There we go. Last one. And I'm out. Garlicky. I smell the garlic. No, it's not working. Just got too much vinegar. It tastes like it took Tabasco sauce and put garlic in it. Nope. Out. Thanks for watching. Hope this helped somebody. There. Hold on a sec. Now I gotta figure out how to